So the funny thing about alpacas is that they like to poo in one spot. This is it. My landing is meant to be over there. So if you crash, you're literally in the
Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Taylor, and this week I'm making progress on my backyard trail build.
It's another beautiful day in paradise, as you can tell. It's a good way to test the drainage out on the berm that I built last week. And also, it's probably a good chance to actually get some digging done because the dirt will be nice and soft. So let's go check it out.
Last week I started off my trail build by adding in a nice flowy berm. This week I'm planning on making a double. But first things first, I've got to get rid of this turf. It's actually the biggest challenge to me at the moment, not having quite the right tools to do the job as well. Now that I've finished getting rid of the turf, it's time to figure out where I want to place the lip of the jump. The plan is to make a double, but one that's rollable or manualable to make the feature more approachable.
So filling sandbags is an old trick that I learned in the army. So basically, you can fill them right up and they get pretty hard already because all the dirt is contained inside it. So from there, what makes it awesome is that you can stack them and create walls or just really easy to compact features. Pretty quickly these get bulletproof, so I'm sure it's going to be trail proof as well.
I'm using sandbags to bolster up the outer edge of the jump. That way it'll be just as hard as the inside, which I haven't carved away as much.
Right, I'm proceeding to make quite a bit of mess. That's because I've actually started to dig this bomb hole here a little bit deeper before the lip. So that means that I've had to tear out the drainage that I initially laid, and I'm going to put it right down the bottom there in front of the lip. That way then I'll get a nice bit of drainage. So from here I've just got to move the drain down about 1 meter and then continue shaping this bomb hole so that it becomes a really nice smooth transition.
Back to packing the jump.
Alright, so that's me done for another day. I am absolutely saturated and this jump needs to pack in for a little while. Good thing it's raining because the water will help it. I've packed it in by hand and by spade just a little bit. And then we'll see how well it hardens overnight, and I'll come back to you tomorrow. Alright, so this seemed to work out pretty well actually. The sandbags are holding it up real nice. I've angled this in nice so it doesn't collapse in the rain, and it seems to have held up really well. So from here I'm going to build the landing, or like the second roller, so I'll probably just add it right in there, and let's get started. The boys are having a look today. all I have to do is finish off the run out to the landing, and then it's time to test it, I guess. Alright, it's time to send this thing.
Now I've worked out it works pretty well as both a roller and a jump, and it'll become even smoother as it hardens.
Alright, so that's another feature done. I'm not going to ride it too much more anymore because it is still really soft and it's still got to pack in quite a bit. So I need help naming this trail. A friend of mine from Wellington, he thought a good name for it was Altracker, based on the alpacas. But I'm always open to suggestions and also any advice you guys might have. Until next time, happy trails everybody.